fi put our hands up when the sun goes down. We have to put our hands up when the sun goes down. We have to put our hands up when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down. When the sun goes down. When the sun goes down.
Hello everyone, I'm F4H Racerz and welcome back to my track guide series. Today you join me at Le Mans, one of the most iconic tracks of the world, which hosts one of the most famous races of all time, the Forza RC Season 3 Finals. Anyway, we'll be driving the Porsche 919 around this track today, Porsche's flagship LMP1 car. However, on Forza, it requires a very unique driving style to master, so I'll be running you through the basics of this specific car in this episode as well. Anyway, enough talking, let's go on with a lap. Beginning a lap is crucial here because of the pretty long home straight, but be very careful of the outside gravel, as this would destroy your lap before it's even begun. If you're in the Porsche, and the Porsche only, I must stress this is just for the Porsche, hold it in 7th out of the final chicane for the best exit. Now, turn 1. Pick a turn-in point that suits you and try to keep the car tight. However, you'll probably notice that I actually turned in later than I should here. Luckily, because of this though, the car straightened up earlier and so I was able to brake later, so minimal time, if any, was lost here. Turn 2. Hit the first apex but don't hit the slowdown curb or your lap is ruined. Hold the Porsche in 6th or 7th depending on your preference and keep the car tight on the exit of the first half of the chicane. Then get as close as you can to the inside slowdown strips without touching it, and then use all the track on the exit. This chicane will make or break your lap. Enjoy your exit as you now blast down to the next section of corners. Use the tyre marks as a braking reference and try to keep the car tight to the curb through this left. Then, still in 6th, get 2 wheels over the curb for the right-hander and use all the track on the exit. Now the most critical corner on the track. Pick a sensible braking point that allows you to hit the inside curb and then practice so that you don't get on the power so early that you run into the slowdown strips on the exit. In the Porsche, you actually need to upshift to 7th in the braking zone. Finally, you can relax as we head up the massive Mulsanne straight. For the first of the 2 chicanes, brake at exactly the 100 metre board on the left, then try to get 2 wheels over the inside curb, holding it in 7th, and then turn in early for a good exit. For the second chicane, brake just after the 100 metre board and similarly hold it in 7th, get 2 wheels over or on the inside curb and turn in early for a great exit. Instead of using meter boards, the inside curb is now your reference. Brake just after the inside curb, hold it in 7th once again, and try to slow down enough so that you can hit the inside apex for the best exit. Here, keep the entrance to the corner initially flat out in 7th, then the moment the car straightens up, brake heavily and downshift to 6th. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb or you'll run wide on exit. 'th. 'Don't miss the inside curb Now look for the shadows on the floor as braking references. Brake just before the smaller one here, upshift to 7th in the braking zone and hit the inside curb for the best exit. Now we enter the Porsche curves. Use the wall on the inside as a turn-in reference and blip the brake so that you can keep the car tight to the inside. Then keep it completely flat on the entry to this left and then play with the throttle and brake so that you can follow the next corners through as tight as you can. Don't let the car drift into the middle of the circuit here. Then you've got to hold your breath and try to nail your turn-in point for this next left. Take it slow at first, as many of your opponents will imminently take themselves out of the race by hitting the slowdown curbs on the exit. Now use the pit entry part of the track as a braking reference and try to take as much speed through this first part as you can. Then try to get another good exit out of the final corner to complete a good lap. Thank you very much for watching this new track guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like rating below, as it just lets me know what you guys like to see and what you don't like to see and all of that. So yeah, thank you once again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.